Oh, we're rolling. So, yeah, this is the little baby that I made today. How to make a little folio with a little tiny envelope using the things that you have at your disposal. Little craft magazines from this one says 1923. This one says, I'm not sure. A bunch of the things that I've clipped out. But what I had in mind was to take one of the ads. What's a good one? We like this one. Wait, what's on this side? Nothing. Okay. So I liked this. And my vision, we'll see if it's gonna work or not. But my vision was to cut these out as good as I can, like that. And then I wanted to take a piece of this paper, not this exactly, but something from here. It's hard because I normally don't use these pinks. I'm probably going to use, I'll take out this sheet. I like the polka dot one better, but that's okay. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna back it with this, but I'm going to trim out a piece of this because what I want to do is put this on the flap like that, have it open, and then have the other piece back here instead of backing it, because then you only see like that much, you know? And it definitely needs to be backed because it's not super duper thick. It's just basically newspaper thickness. And I'll take this. I got this paper trimmer at Goodwill, and I've only ever had really old Fiskars paper trimmers. And this has a wire in it to give you where the blade is going to cut. I didn't understand what it was for the longest time. And then I was like, oh, it's to let you know. It's to let you know stuff. Okay, and then, so I'm just using that. Gonna do this up. I'm just using distressed ink. To get that. I don't think well, maybe I will. Maybe I will. I don't really like inking this stuff just because it's already such a nice creamy color. Fabri-Tac. I've been doing a combo, a gluing situation. Okay, so I've been taking my Fabri-Tac because I think it is superior glue. Like, it's not going to go anywhere. I have noticed that when I do a glue stick, it does eventually dry off and pop off. And we don't want it to pop off. Okay. So I take my Fabri-Tac, put some down, and then I smear it around with a glue stick. Hello. I feel pretty good about that. I haven't seen anybody do that. Didn't look it up because I want to keep believing that I invented that. Okay. Just let me have this. And then I think I'm going to, what size do we have here? I think I'm actually going to, I don't know. I need to make up my mind before I get glue everywhere. I think I'll just go ahead and center it. No big deal. That, and put some glue on here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making it up as we go along. This I'm not gonna like smear around because it's thick enough that the glue won't, you won't feel the glue on this. You know what I mean? Okay, so this needs to be pressed down a little better. And then I think this was directional, wasn't it? Yeah, because it wasn't quite square. And then like that. So that's just that. And that's what we'll be doing today. No, there's gonna be some other stuff, but I don't really know what yet. So I think if we take, I'm not liking what I did. I shouldn't have put this on yet. Can I take it off carefully without ripping the ad? Careful. Okay, that's fine. Let's not and say we did. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to put in a liner. I can just do, I think that will be okay. And trace this. Trace that. Close enough. Okay, trim this down. That side is pretty. I ink these. I don't know why I rounded these so much. Definitely did not need to. The only thing I'm doing here is just getting rid of the white. That's not going to be seen. Okay, so I am going to have to do it this way only because I probably should have played around before I started recording, but oh well, what are you gonna do? This will be a good video for, hey, sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't. And you never know until you do them. I actually will not know until I finish. Gonna do. Okay, so let's hope that this is glued enough that I can. Okay, I like it. I don't have a bone folder out here. Anyway, yeah, I'm wearing a sweater. It's warming up. I've got a really big, got like a 5x5 window in the room that I am in right now, and the sun is just beaming. Roasty toasty. Okay. Slide this on. I wanted to put a little like notebook type thing in there. They're kind of like current notepads. I think this would work better, but I wanted just to make a little card-like cover out of this stuff. Cut this here, and then these are the same size. Just anything to like knock it out. A ruler basically is what I'm doing right now. This, oh, it is exactly the perfect size. That was crazy. Okay. Wire in there. I can just line up my mark onto the wire line and everything works out. Okay, so then I'm just going to go like this. Fold this in half. I just wanted to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those sheets. I'm going to get rid of this stuff real quick. Ink the edges. Sometimes I don't like to ink, and I'm okay with the white edges, or the core, basically, is what I'm covering up. But I don't know, these just feel nice and old. See what I mean? That we're just covering it up. A lot of you may already know that, but I've got friends on Facebook who have subscribed who don't junk journal. They're just supporters of me. So, and I'm going to do the outside too, because it could use a little bit. I got some of those foam ink blenders with the wooden handles from Goodwill. I think they were the scrapbook.com brand. And I've always just used these, but I will say I would be using it right now if I knew where it was. But they do hold a lot more ink than these makeup brushes. These are the little tiny paper clips. And look at how beautiful they are. Look at that. A little bit rusty, a little bit amazing, and I think I'm just gonna, well, let me figure out how these work first. Like this. Oops. I think they are needing a little bit of persuasion. They haven't been used in 100 years. Not the easiest. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. How adorable. Maybe I'll put it up over on this side. I wonder what it would look like with that. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's lovely. I love it. Okay, so that's that, and then that's gonna go in here. I should decorate the top. Yeah, I'm gonna decorate. Oh, let's make sure this fits. Now that we've added a lot of that. Oh my gosh. Is it? It's a tight fit, boys. Okay. Let me see what we can do to make this a little less. Yeah, we can cut down all of this stuff. Okay, but I'm going to clip this in place. Okay. Cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, what's up here? This is the one I already cut out of. See, now that would say seeds twice. This paper is so nice and old and buttery. It just rips so wonderfully. Oh, that's nice. This, I want a little bit of a border like the rest of it. It's good enough. That might be more border than the other side, but oh well. And that's just gonna go right smack dab. But you know what? We've got some nice little laces we might be able to use for some fun, good times. Okay, okay. This. I liked this. I haven't used this yet, but it's like a kind of like that acetate ribbon, Elizabeth Whiting, and it's just kind of got a nice grungy, like that looks pretty good. This is kind of lovely. What if we do cut that there? nice. We'll make it work. I think it's a little bit longer than it needs to be, but we'll squish it up a little bit. So just gonna dab, 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 and call it good. Get rid of our strings, our pesky little glue strings, and then we'll zoom in more. Yep. Yep. Lovely. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. And I will do a little bit of glue here. And do about half of it there. And then we're going to do the same thing on top. Lately, I've been wishing that I had flat back. Well, flat back would be nice too, but flat back pearls and embellishments, just to add a little bling to stuff. Normally don't bling things up, but I think it would be nice to have in the collection of stuff. Yeah, this ribbon is a good color. It even goes good with this paper palette. Trim this down. I don't really want to put the glue on the ribbon. I think it's going to seep through, but I think if I do my glue stick trick, that would be okay. Or at least it will all be squished through. Not just splotchy squished through. Okay, see what that looks like. Clean off that glue. Okay, I like it. That I got a clean spot over here. This scooch, 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 scooch. Okay. Perfect. Okay, that's cute. That is cute. Now I gotta... it didn't go all the way up. Dang it. And it's so hot in here. It's already dried. Oh well, what are you gonna do? That's fine, that's fine. Let's see if this still fits in here. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, well I accidentally hit pause. Well, I purposely hit pause, but I forgot to unhit pause. So this is what I've done. I glued this down. This is done. I inked up. I darkened up these pages a little bit with the ink brush, and then I stapled using my little tiny baby stapler thing here and here, and then I split the difference to cover up the front and the backs of the staples. And now what I would like to do is, I was grabbing, so I got this from the estate sale. I thought it was a bunch of ribbon or big, thick, like, I don't know, twine, but it's a, it's a freaking hammock that's like from the 20s. So I started taking it apart the other day instead of working, And then I stopped because I was like, this is crazy. You shouldn't be doing this right now. But I'm gonna cut a chunk out and I'm just going to make a false 3-stitch binding here, just for kind of some added effect. And I've just been really itching to use this stuff because it's so freaking beautiful. Look at all these colors. It's perfect. One has more of a pokey. Tie it on the outside. So I'm going to start on the outside. Ugh, this needle is huge for what I'm doing. Sorry. I don't know if I got enough of the string, to be honest. I think it's just going to be barely enough. That. Well, kinda, sorta, maybe, kinda. I wanted to do a bow, but I don't think that I can. I think I'm just gonna have to let it go wild. This is so twisted up. Yes. We'll just cut it down. I think it's still pretty. The color's all right. The color goes good with this stuff. This goes good with that. It's kind of bumping up against my papers a little. Kind of shoots them out the back. But I think I'm okay with it. Look what happened. It ripped major. That's okay. I guess. Oh, we'll see. Could just be like that. Like this. Glue that down. Flip this open. Pocket here. Writing area here. Close. Like that. You will glue this whole thing, this paper down to here. Like that. Trim this down. Like that, and then we will ink this. And I'm thinking I'm making a bold decision here, but I would like to turn the cover and the envelope into a Okay, so I was trying to go to bed, but I absolutely could not without finishing this little project. So I found one of my little dictionary page pockets that I made several months ago. And this is the outcome of my little notebook, envelope, folio situation. The paperclip is keeping it closed, so that's a part of it. I made some ephemera. Remember I turned this into a pocket with the envelope, and I just stuffed some more little ads backed on some of the scrapbook paper. These I will continue to work on. I just cut these out freehand. I used my corner rounder, measured the distance between the top of the pocket and the edge of this to kind of get the correct tab height. But originally I had them sticking out like this, and I was being ambitious and wrote "Love Grows." Ended up hating how I wrote it in black, black. So I'm going to either remake these or just keep them as is and keep them this way in here. I just kind of like, this could be just little more writing spots. You can glue pictures onto them, whatever. And then this just kind of goes in like that. I should probably put little baby eyelets in here with some sort of dangle so you can totally tell that it's something to pull out. And then this opens up. I put this, repeated this ribbon on here as a closure for this. It doesn't necessarily need it. And I just added another little ad here. This is all like flower, seed and farming and flower themed. So that's that with this on the back. This opens up and it's one large ad. Very cute. I like it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you'd enjoyed it. Once again, like, comment, subscribe. You'll make me very happy. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you. Bye. Wow. And now for the feature presentation. Please silence your phones. And now the tutorial, the feature presentation. And now for the feature presentation. A little folio, a cute little folio that could be better. But the good news is you can make it better. I can make it better. We can make it better. I need a script.